Hey everybody. Get some time slip music last night. Um, I mean they're radically different games, but time tracks and time slip. But they both suck a lot, so. I'm gonna start with this piece of junk. Actually, I'll do a poll. Why not? I'm gonna throw Legend in there as well, because that'll be fun. Give me the order. Today's gaming order. Didn't I play Time Slip like recently? Maybe it was on Gong. Let's see. What was I doing? I don't have it in my vlog. I was looking for it. Well, I don't know what I was playing, what context I was playing it in. If it was on the Gong Show, then I'm missing an entire video of history I need to log. I'm trying to write down every game. See, that's interesting because the time slip entry is not here. It's because I put a space in it. So we did that one already, so I don't need to do that one again. That one's done. I thought so. That's why I was confused. Good. I'm replacing it with Legend. Time slip is done. You can close that. There's no space in the name for that game, so I need to fix that entry. That's the problem. All right, I'm ready. Cutthroat Island on the, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, worst of SNES game times. Let's read the manual for this one. This is a movie, and in fact, let's see, is this actually just the movie poster? It isn't, but no, it is. There is a movie poster that looks like this. That's Gina Davis from, I don't know what else she's in other than Beetlejuice, but that's where I know her from. And because I had seen her in that, I could not take this movie seriously at all. Because she plays like a I typecast her in my head, I guess. She plays like a badass pirate lady champion. It stinks. It's just not good. I don't know, I didn't like it at all. Just as a movie in general, it just was like a 6 out of 10 pirate adventure. This game, though, truly stinks. Real treasure. Something about a map. I don't remember the plot. And they can't decide if the T in Cutthroat Island is capital or not. And I'm losing my mind trying to find out. I don't like the poster says it is, and then when you look up the movie, they're both small. I'm going for 2 small T's. I don't like the way it's written and looks with the big T, like on the box there. So this game is like, man, how do I even? I'm gonna cheat. That's right. We're gonna cheat the hell out of this one. This game is a Prince of Persia fighting game thing combined with some real nonsense, barrel rolling, like minecart section crap. I'm gonna need to figure out how the fighting works better than I understand it, because yeah, it's pretty rad. It's got a lot of moves that don't make any sense. I don't know why. Two exciting fighting styles. Sword or brawling? We have to pick before we start. Now that's interesting, as 2-player mode is simultaneous. I wonder what that's like on the minecart stage. I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna just find out what it's like. Okay, energy is health. Aggression is... we have an ultra meter. What? Don't care about scoring, except for that we can get 1-ups. I don't remember seeing any of this stuff. I don't think I've cheated enough to win through this game. It's an extremely difficult game. This is one that most people won't have the dedication to finish because it's not interesting enough to deal with the trouble. People beat Battletoads because it is interesting enough to deal with the trouble. That's why we have a score for fascinating. This is a 0 on that. And Battletoads is like a 3 or a 4 because it does a bunch of weird stuff that's nice looking. So you have motivation to get to like the revolution. You want to get through the turbo tunnel because it's really neat. So they're both really hard games. I'd say about the same level of difficulty. For some reason, this one's as hard as that. But I wouldn't be surprised if 999 out of 1,000 people did not finish this one. Sword butt, right hand equals X button. Up and throw is the same, but not neutral. Look at all these controls. This is what I'm talking about. Like, look at this shit. I have to. That's just one of them, right? That's just swordplay and brawling at the same time on this. I'm trying to figure out which one's which and which one I'm going to use. I might need to just go for it. It's just got a lot of fans. I'm so used to like simpler beat 'em ups because that's what it wants to be. The quarry cart chase is as far as most people are gonna get. I think I've made it to Spitalfield, like legit. Like I actually grinded through the quarry chase and memorized it. Cart chase stinks a lot, and it's looking like not even close to the start of the game here. Dog Brown. Alright. Spawn, there's a good one for doing a rating of. Let's play it. Enough yapping about this. See what we actually are dealing with here. And I am gonna go ahead and prepare player 2 because I want to see what the cart level feels like with 2 players, I think. Graphically, this game does kind of look like Prince of Persia. That style, that light palette style, I don't know what to call it. It's pixel art that doesn't have a lot of detail to it on purpose. And I think it looks pretty good. I mean, why punch when you have a sword is my instinct, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and turn cheats on here because I'm gonna get to the cart stage for sure, and let's do it. I'm checking the manual over for the moves here. Let's see. I can't throw my weapon. That's probably like a bonus weapon or something. Throwing me backwards is back plus Y. Scissor kick is B then Y. Oh, is that what you're calling that? Okay. There's... What the fuck? They didn't mention any of this rolling or anything in the manual at all. So that's useless. Okay, so I might as well put that away. We can just probably grind through the stage here. So I didn't know it was 2 players. It's interesting. Is it just me or is the music like bombastically too loud? Maybe that's like movie problems. Found a knife. This guy has a musket axe. Okay. Pretty easy. So the fighting is free. Here's the weird stuff. Yeah, okay. It's this crap, this minecart stuff that really makes this impossible, and there's multiple of these in the game. Okay, so only one player controls this. That's fine. That's all I wanted to see. Let's start over. What we're dealing with there is a 2-lane railcart section that you can't possibly deal with in advance. Like, you just have to know. So you have to memorize this whole thing. There's no option to turn the music down. Is this good? This is working. Ow! Fuck! Great. Let's try that again. I can't move up or down anymore. I think the second player really made this a lot less shitty. Just being there confused the enemies so much. How fucking ridiculously hard this is all of a sudden. Compared to what it was. What? Oh my god. Let's take it from the top here. Always be blocking. What the fuck? The way he hits you no matter what. Man, God, I'm just gonna take the death. I don't know if I would even succeed here with 3 lives the way it's going. This stinks. Jeez. At least he drops a 1-up. Okay, well, I was going to say maybe I hallucinated how ridiculously hard this game was, but now I'm seeing that 2 players just screws it up. Just completely screws it up. It doesn't know how to handle 2 players. It doesn't add more enemies. They don't know how to target 2 fellas. They just get confused. They don't even try to deal with 2 players. So just the presence of an AFK second player makes this game easier. Much easier. Well, here we go with this. Doing good so far? Oh, he's bad. Don't hit him with the cart. That's silly. Oh my god. Now, if we get to 30,000 points, which no one has ever done in the history of humanity, we would get a continue, so that's pretty cool. Watch out for the big guys. Folks, we dead. Hey, that's a mild amount of money that you've got there. Let's try brawling. See if it's more fun. It looks the same. Okay. It's just worse, right? Oh no, this is awesome. This is way faster. Hell yeah, man. Sword place for losers. Wow. This is just double dragons now. Damn. I forgot to pick up that knife last time. Don't know how to throw it. I think he's right that we're not gonna get past him. Why is this man so tanky? Shit. I rolled at him. Okay, we're gonna cheat. Thanks for the lives address. That's a good way to cheat. We'll just do that. That was so bad. I didn't get any better at this. Okay, so specific address. Now you hold on there. That's right. Pause. Just give me 21 ups. See if that works. Nice. We're S pirate rank now. I've got this part memorized for a while. We can't move forward or backwards or anything. Ugh. I'm trying to stay the bottom lane as much as I can, but it's a trap right out the gate. Man. What if this rock, like, randomly moved? This big gap here. Ridiculous. That's the boulder that got me last time. Thank you.
Gina Davis's best troll.
Whoa. They're a little bit generous, just a little bit with the rocks. You can raise them. Fuck. Damn it. Don't wanna ruin that cutthroat soundtrack here. Oh, it works with the trees too. If you're moving already before they come on screen, they'll let you have it. They'll let you escape. It's interesting. Top lane for that boulder at the end here. No, of course we're not done. Fuck. It's so long. Boulder up top, I think. Now we go up. Maybe. No, we dodge a tree. No, big guy. Fuck. I think there's another big guy coming up soon. Fuck. We made our game unbreakable. Frank. No! Ugh, I'm losing my memory for how long it goes. It doesn't seem like it's that hard, especially with the grace that is built into it. You just don't understand the scope of how long the level is and how unreactable every death is. How many are we at here? I came in with 22 lives with cheats. So I think we've game over like 4 times at this point. Ugh. Yeah, okay. We have gone through 13 lives, it looks like. The charging icon was their inability to display more than 9 lives. For some reason, they couldn't do 2 numbers. That's complex, so... Actually, so I hear, and I don't really understand why. Doing multiple, bytes for things can be pretty complicated. So maybe 9's just an easier number to do. But that also just means that you're probably not going to get that many lives throughout the whole game. Ah, I got too late. I don't think there's any way to fix the core of I don't know what to call it, the design here, the entire engine of what we're dealing with. All of the motion of this can't be fixed with a simple indicator. It's, I mean, if you did that, it would just be a boring stage of easily dodging stuff. Obviously, giving you more time to react would be one thing. Giving you a health bar or something like that would let you win, but it's just not going to be fun no matter what. Ugh. It's very similar to the Aladdin carpet ride, which does give you indicators. But I like that one, so something's wrong here where it's not fun at all. I think it's because of how boring it is. How stupid everything that's going on is. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself 99 lives. Welcome back to the... I mean, we could do it in bursts of 20 so that we can, like, track... I'm giving myself 20. Bursts of 20 so we can kind of track how many deaths I have over the course of this thing. We're currently upwards of 20 at this point so far on level 2. Level 1 has killed me 4 times. That boss is really hard for some reason. Yeah, the carpet ride on the Genesis version, I think the harder one of the two, really, has a failsafe where if you can't do it, you just get thrown to the next stage. Oh my god, I fell for the first trap again. That's what happens. That's what happens. I mean, I guess if there were indicators, it would be something. It would almost be like a movie. If this dude in the front was like yelling about the obstacles coming up and stuff or something, so it would make sense. And it would be all right, I guess. It wouldn't. This is miserable. It wouldn't be this. It couldn't be worse. I just don't feel like I could do anything with this to make it like something that I would like. I wouldn't feel satisfied with whatever we did. I have no idea what's coming up next at this point. I think up top is a tree and then, no, this rock. Okay. Let's see if this works. I think that this is the solution right here. And also why I think I could get the red coat running over nobody achievement pretty easily. Because of the grace time, I feel like if I just pause this often, I can maybe dodge everything. Yeah, that was enough time. This feels like the intended method at this point, right? That's the rock that's been getting me. Oh, fuck! Like I came too fast. They tend to alternate the hazards. They tend to not do like 2 in a row. But that guy was 2 in a row, so he threw me off and he came in too fast. Damn it. He's really bad because he's moving towards you. He makes the reaction time even less. I just wanted to beat this stage without rewind, is what I wanted to do. You have to do it in one go. So of course, that's what I wanted to do. I gave myself 1,000,000 lives to do it. Can't do it. Fuck. How far in it do you think we are at this point after the rock that was getting me? I like to believe that it's the halfway point. Son of a bitch. He's so mean. I don't remember much of anything about this movie. I feel like they kill her father and steal his map, and she's after them. But there's definitely a scene where she rides a wagon through town with this guy she stumbled into when she was like barreling through a brothel or something, and he was there being a scumbag or whatever. Just being a standard rogue, and then she rides this wagon out of town while the British are shooting at her. I think that's the scene they're trying to recreate here. I don't remember much of any of it, though. I'd probably give it another viewing after this. Refresh my memory. Yeah, I feel like the map is tattooed on somebody, and I wasn't sure about that part. That's such a common plot point that wasn't sure if that was this movie or not, because it happens in Waterworld, which is like the same time frame as this, and then it also happens in Cobra Space Adventure. No, this is a regular world. This is just Earth. Earth 1700 and nothing. It's just Earth. The villains are gonna take their money and just party in Jamaica, I guess. It's just what they're doing. I have no idea where we currently are. Some island. Cutthroat Island, just like Cuba. Like, where are we? We're probably down there in that vicinity. That's where all piracy goes on. Fuck's sake, man, I can't do it. Ugh. God damn it. Have I burned through 40 fucking lives? I can't even pause buffer through this. That guy always gets me. Now what? More aggressive pausing at this point. Try to solve this dilemma. It's very fast. That's the guy who got me like, holy shit, a rock. Oh man. Wow, they so at the end there they do down down up to try to get you. Oh man. Look at that kid in the back. I can't remember what meme he looks like, but he reminds me of some like comic strip goofball kid. Oh. Well, I don't really need rewind since I'm using lives, but that's why we're pausing now and then. Ow! Oh no, it's a maze. No, we're not in Jamaica. That's where the pirates are gonna go after they steal the money on Cutthroat Island, which is just like... I don't know. I don't know where it is. A nameless place down there. In the Caribbean somewhere, probably. How do I get whatever's up there? Is that something? Or is that just background art? I think it's just background art. I found a 1-up. What you got for me here? Yoink. Everybody has the same I got hit sound effect. And that's just her making that noise every time she punches somebody. So we have an entirely different set of controls when we're ducking that are like crappier, but I don't really understand them. I'm pretty lenient with the beat 'em ups. This isn't that bad, except for that one boss. We have enough moves to keep it interesting. It's just they're hard to figure out and execute. They shouldn't be. We have so many buttons and they're not using any of them. They're using 2 of them. I'm probably gonna watch this movie later and remind myself what's going on with it. Does anyone remember the dual move that they told me about earlier? Wasn't it like X and A together? I can't get it to work. Maybe I need my special bar to be charged to do it. And with the cup. Sorry, it was 50 lives ago that we had that, so... I do like the sprite work and stuff, it's okay. I don't know why it isn't working. But yeah, we might need another sword to do it. Not a goblet. Welcome to the party, Morgan. Oh fuck. Another impossible boss. Fuck. Fuck. Nice. At least they gave me some one-ups on this stage. This is as far in this game as I got because the minecart section is so atrocious and I used all my continues trying to do it, and then I got here, probably didn't clear it, didn't want to do the minecarts ever again. The minecarts alone are enough to not bother. B and Y together to spin. Or X and A to do the weird slicer. At least they're easy to remember. And we got another map piece somehow. Even though I think it is a tattoo on a guy who's already dead. Somehow we got another piece. Oh no. What? Okay, we just stand here then. Oh! Hold on, I need another 20 on the pile real quick. At least it's not one go or whatever. We can't be hit by the cannonball, but how the fuck do you dodge it? How do you dodge any of this? What? The physics on the poles, it's very dangerous. Gah. So we can't do special moves without a second sword, I guess. I don't understand that. I'm looking in the manual for information about that, but I haven't been able to even have a shot at doing that yet. Let's turn this off. Oh no. He's just a regular guy? Fuck. At least I can... move up and down this time. I'm not forced to be shot like I was in stage 1. That makes a big difference. Standard beat 'em up law. Take him out of the entire row. Oh, he's the whole stage. First mate Scully has done it again. Very familiar looking crew. Cool. Can I please have whatever I need to do the special moves? I want to check them out. You won't let me do them. Do I really need a piece of equipment for that? That's crazy. Will we ever see one? I kind of suspect that, like, in the same way Turtles 2 is good with jump kicks, that this game is also busted by it a little bit, but the brawling method of punching everybody real quick, fighting style is working out. I like this drunk pirate guy. I don't like fighting him, I just like him. He took a while to get up there. Fuck. He's like burping at you or something for an attack. It's playing dead. Are we done here? No? Oh. Well, that's the stage. Okay, well, we lost, actually. Damn, our score almost says boobs. So close. I think we have earned 2 continues, maybe. If I read that right earlier. Which is probably 3 lives, so... At least in that, if this game weren't incredibly hard, that would be a lot of lives, right? Oh, fuck! What is this? Oh no, my cat! Shit! You can't get out of the quicksand. Ugh. You have to mash the absolute track and field piss out of the controller to get out of the quicksand. Let's not go that way, I guess. Oh, fuck. It drains your health so fast. I'd hate it. Monkey. What is going on? I won't fight the monkey. Get out of here. I'm lost as fuck. Why are they here on a deserted island that they marooned us? Why are we under attack still? And why why is this the level that's long? Why can't we have the nice short one? There you go. I've never seen these parts of the games. Thanks for the subs, by the way. Appreciate the Prime subs. Also, Cutthroat Island. Okay. So they marooned us where the treasure is on accident. Apparently. It's time for it's time for platforming. And you know what else? I haven't seen a new move pop up in a while, and I still haven't seen an opportunity to do the two that I have. They looked nice. Now what? Oh, bananas. Bananas. Hey, this is actually working okay. She grabbed that rope like Donkey Kong style, just latched right onto it, no problem. I wonder if I'm missing like a mechanic to be able to get weapons. Oh! Not a good shortcut. In stages like this... Oh, what? I was gonna say, in stages like this, the world is kind of open. You don't have to fight every fella. That guy was just guarding the potion. Yeah, games used to do that kind of weird stuff, where they would give you a real prize if you could unlock content first in it. The one I know of offhand is Tactics Ogre, actually, on the PlayStation 1, which is like, you know, a good game. If it's got a really crappy dungeon, the kind you would expect in a tactics RPG at the end of it, where there's just 100 floors, oh my god, of mania. And if you get to the bottom of it twice, I think, you can get an item, and if you take a picture of that item, they would have sent you like a helmet, not like a metal helmet in the mail. That was what they advertised, I think, for Tactics Ogre. So we just blind jumping around here then. Yeah, okay. I'm almost down the cliff. I don't... Okay, I can fall that far, I guess. Why is my health bar, like, blue and screaming? Oh, okay, it's... What? Look at it. Turns into the bad guy from Nightmare Before Christmas for a minute. We go in here? Okay. That's the... I think that's the way you unlock the ability to do the special moves that won't let me do it. Our score is busted. I don't know why. Wouldn't we have the same score if I didn't have a bunch of like... I got some points because of running the cart stage a million times. Okay, the lives bonus, that might be why. You're not supposed to have this many points. That's why we have so many points. So maybe I'm wrong about how many continues this game gives you. Oh no. Oh shit, there's a sword. I'd rather die than miss that. Shit. We're taking a continue. I'm not... Can we ride this back? No. Okay. We're starting the stage over. There it goes. Give me the... No! Okay, well, this is an emergency. We need 20 lives to get in stat. Finally! At last, 2 sword. Now I can do the moves. I think I can only do them, yeah, when I'm raging demon up there on the top left. My sword! Is it... It's gone! Where did it go? You picked up an orb and it's gone. This is a big ass skeleton. I like this goofy, like, thieves sneaking song that's playing right now. It's so inappropriate, but it's the best music I've heard so far, at least. What? What is this? Oh, okay. Is that good? It's good. We liked falling there. Got bit by a bat. Fuck. Stop it. You can't just have a bat that just does damage forever. Come on. I think this thing takes damage from the spikes. Me too, but... It does. I don't think... Oh. That falls dead? What? I don't think that fighting the wildlife is on my agenda, so... Oh no! What is this? I can't control the up and down anymore. They took it away. What? How can you do this then? Oh my god. No. Okay, that way is apparently not right. Oh my god, I'm trapped. I'm gonna need another 20 lives stat. Oh, I forgot we had double jump. Holy shit, this whole time. I saw that at the start, but it hasn't been like relevant, but since we started platforming it was. However, I can only double jump neutral, so it's not... I wasn't actually missing much. How do you do that? What the fuck? Am I stuck? There, you can... Oh my god. You can jump up and then to the left. That doesn't work. What is this? Oh my god. I think we're supposed to go left. I'm not sure. I need another 20 lives though. You might notice that I ran out after just giving myself the whole tray here. What? Is this not good? Do we don't want to be over here? Okay, I don't think I can make that jump. It feels like I'm supposed to be able to, but yeah, okay. Jumping up in the sky does not give me more like distance at all. Am I trapped here? Fuck. Oh no. I don't know what to do with this. Now I regret not turning rewind off. Am I actually soft locked? It feels like it. Oh, if we swing, we can fly further. Isn't that nice? Okay. There's a momentum trick we can do here to make this functional. It still sucks a lot, though. Wow. We got the one up, folks. I need another 20 lives. Okay, we're just gonna 30 this time. 30 lives. It's fine. They don't even have an indicator for how many I just dropped in. Wow. This is not even the end. He lost his footing. Couldn't be me. I can't believe they intentionally did this attacking to move forward thing. I did not grab the chain that I wanted to grab there. And once again... What? 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 The floor is just not visible anymore. It's fine. One up. Desperately needed that. Come on, man. Oh no! You forgot the treasure. Okay, yeah, the lives bonus is ridiculous, so that's where a lot of the points I was getting came from. It still says map pieces 3, as if that makes any sense. As if we were making progress with that. I'm gonna check the manual here. Let's actually pull it up. Because it has every stage in the game written here. Let's see where we're at. Stage 1, Prison, Quarry Chase, Spitalfield, and the Tavern, Carriage Chase, Harbor. The mutiny's like the halfway point, I guess. The jungle we did. We're on the cliffs now, and now we're in Treasure Cavern. And then they stopped telling us about the stages, so never mind. I'm an idiot for pulling that up, actually. Should have known better. It's all mystery now. We, okay. Why are we climbing again? Because we were at the bottom before. Already. Bananas? Ugh. Wow. Okay. Give me 20 more lives. They hid map pieces, really? I didn't see that in the guide anywhere. I haven't seen them lying around either. Much like I haven't seen these special moves. There he goes. How do you get down here, damn it? I wish we could just take a shortcut like that. I think it would be worth the one-up. Oh, I'm back at the beginning. Like, actually just start again. I recognize these fine. Why is that death? Come on. Ah. Do we want to be up here? Probably not. I'm wondering if you get more momentum running and jumping, but I don't feel like you do. Maybe a little bit. That's the double tap NES style running instead of using the L and R buttons that they could have used. I don't know how to get back down from here. Like, how do I leave? That's not the way. Okay, that 1 inch matters. So you you go up there for a 1-up and you eat shit and die and lose it if you're lucky. If you're unlucky, you die 5 times trying to figure out how to get out, or you just soft lock forever because you can't figure it out. I don't know where to swing here because the bananas are missing now, so well, we can really get some forward momentum with the run plus sword swing. But I need height though here. That's intended as far as I can tell. You have to double jump. You have to jump straight up neutral and then turn right and then swing your sword to do these. I don't see how you can make these jumps without doing that. Ah! The drop kick has been located. Yeah, that's possible. That you can't have more than 9 lives. Counter doesn't like it anyway. What? I'm turning on rewind here because I chose poorly last time, I guess, and went back to the start, so didn't get the momentum there. But that seems like a dead end anyway. What is this? Oops. This is just a bonus bottle, health bottle, maybe? If this goes back to the start, I have no reason to commit to it, and that's what it is, so... Yeah, it sure is. So where do we go instead? I'm trying to find the way down, I think. Again. Even though we did that already, it seems like what they want. Oh, I was hoping I lived through the stun, because of, the health bar didn't disappear. Fuck. It's baffling that you can even get to that part. What I did was correct. There's no other way up there that I know of. The manual didn't list any of these controls that I'm discovering, like run and the shoulder tackle and the drop kick and stuff. I knew there were more moves than I was getting. Oof. Comically large scimitar here. I don't think it did. I looked at the controls. I feel like I would have remembered that. I didn't even try it until a couple levels ago because I didn't know about it. But I should have tried it. It's standard beat 'em up stuff. Now what? Cove. Hey. Okay. We gotta fight the cat. Hate to see it. Oh, I died. Alas, dog. Hey, that looks awesome. Imagine ever getting to use that. Pretty nice. Imagine. In hot pursuit of dog. This is the end for dog. Hey, it's my ship. There's another ship just like it over there. Do all the ships come with big statues of ladies on them? Oh. I've never been grabbed before like that. That sucked. It's amazing how this is just like a beat 'em up, but they did so many things wrong somehow with such a simple... They could have just made a beat 'em up with these mechanics. They could have made this better. They could have focused more on fleshing it out. I did it! What the fuck? Does that mean I could do the other moves? Why won't she do those? I'm definitely trying to do those. Do I not need a sword for those after all? It just won't work. I don't understand the mechanic. There's something really specific about it that made that work. Wow. She does need to be in demon mode, but that's not all, and I'm not sure why they don't let me do the other ones at all. These guys are crazy! Fuck! This guy is diving in with his gun. There, I did one. I'm mashing the shit out of that button to try to get her to do it. I haven't seen the other one yet. They kind of suck anyway, but it's nice to have pulled them off. I couldn't tell you how to do them, other than obviously pressing the buttons they want. B and Y was that one. But she was in demon mode that whole time. I pressed them like 30 times and she did it once. And that one of those buttons is jump, so I'm here, man. I'll just block until he jumps at me. That's what he likes to do. Fine. This guy's the stinkiest of all the enemies in this game. He's nonsense. And this is the third or fourth time I've seen him show up. Unfortunately, he finds himself in stage 1. Yo, imagine doing all that platforming with 2 players. Because 2 players definitely makes the fighting part easier. Like, broken easier. Imagine trying to do the platforming to get there, though. Yeah, that sounds great. Oh, should have blocked the flintlock. They don't want you to win this game, so he's very aggressive. Fuck. Like this. My secret move. No one's defeated it yet. The old duck and stab. Oh, Shaw's here too. He did his own whole quest. Well, that's the game. I did it. I would love for somebody to suffer through counting how many times I died there, but 100 lives is definitely not enough. It was probably more like 200. But I would have been more careful with my lives if I wasn't getting them for free. I still wouldn't have ever beaten this in a million years. It got so hard when the platforming showed up. It got ridiculous. The minecart section alone had killed me like 50, 60 times just by itself. But the platforming is way worse than that. Knowing the mechanics like I do now, maybe I can get through it with only like, I don't know, 50 lives. See if there's a post-credits scene. Sorry, loser. Only got 5 chests. I'm gonna look up the good ending of Cutthroat Island. Let's see. 100% in 10 minutes tasks. That part, the ending up till the ending is the same, and then when you get to the chest screen, it says some different text. It looks like. I have to play it in slow motion because the task is burning through it so quick. So give me a second here. Okay, put this on screen real quick. Why not? Let's all take a look. It looks not worth it. It looks like not a great use of time, but we'll see. Maybe it's really cool, and I'm just not seeing it because of the task. Okay, this is the task, having collected all 5 chests, and it's running at very slow speed because they are buttoning through it as fast as they can. There you go. Now you're in the sweepstakes. This is your prize. There's nothing in game at all other than the quiz that. I mean, you could just play it again. If you actually beat this piece of crap, you could just play it again and get these answers if that's what they're doing. How many barrels are in the tavern? Fuck you. I mean, this is just a leopard. It's pretty obvious. What that one is. Okay, send us the mail. And they never answered this, probably. This tournament was open for a year. And yeah, that's the task. It just ends at that point. Just goes back to the main menu. Sorry that we didn't collect all the boxes. I wouldn't call that a good ending. I'd call it access to a sweepstakes that didn't actually exist. Happy to not be living in 1688, the year Cutthroat Island. Wow, that sucked. I thought it would be a little bit better than it was. That was a top 10 for sure. I don't like any of that. Oof. Let me drop some numbers in here for these. I kind of like the combat, so I'm not gonna give them 0 for fun. I'm debating whether I'll give them 2 for there's a lot of the combat, and I think it's serviceable. But everything else is so miserable that it kind of deflates that value. Unique ideas? No, none of those really. They had these special moves and rage bar thing, but I couldn't get them to work. The controls are crazy. They don't really respond. I don't know. They only the special moves part. The controls themselves, though they didn't tell you what any of them were, are good. They're not good enough to do what they want though. The gameplay it's like a I can't get to the problem of what's going on here with this. It's going to be approachable in difficulty. They're really going to screw this up. How much it hates the player. That's where this is going to lose its points. Appearance is it's okay. 3 is probably appropriate for me for that. It's all right. The sound is stupid. It's just NES games have better sound. I mean old NES games. They just have like 2 sound effects in the whole game. I feel like they have block and they have somebody's taking a hit. And actually block maybe is the same sound as taking a hit, now that I think about it. The music is okay. Fascinating? No. I wouldn't say that. This is an impossible game. Approachability is where I'm taking the points. This game truly despises you. I think this might be the first time I give 7 on the hates the player. This game is crazy. I can't believe how many times I died. It's kind of cracked. How many times I died at a game where you have like 3 lives, right? Like I found maybe 10 1-ups across the whole game, and it started with 3 lives, and you get 3 continues. So I had 20 lives across the whole game. That sounds like a lot. Effectively, I died that many times on every stage, at least every single stage, except for the handful of fighting stages that were like instantly over. Yeah, the hates the player category does take points away. I think I'll leave it at 5 though. It's fine. This one's just gonna get the heralded 7 axes of difficulty. We give these ridiculous. This game is so hard. It fakes you out with that tutorial stage, and then goes immediately to the stage that will stop everyone. Turbo Tunnel in level 2. Nearly impossible. No one will make it to the platforming. All right, you have 6 here, mostly because of the art, really. It's the like I said, the beat 'em up part is it's not that bad. If I were making this game and that were like the alpha build of the game, and I were using that fighting system to make something, I would be able to make a cool ass game with that. I think the challenge would be making it fair and making sure that the moves make sense and using all the buttons that they didn't use. So that's where I'm giving this a lot of points. I'd rather play this than some of these games though. Like, these really suck. It's way better than Baby's Kids as a beat 'em up. I think I'd rather play it than Lethal Weapon. Maybe not the Flintstones though. Those are very similar. The platforming problems that the Flintstones have are the same ones that are here. The Flintstones has a really annoying timer that makes it equally worthy of 7 swords of difficulty. It's just super mean game. I think that it maybe goes here. I mean, I personally would rather play this than Street Combat as well. And I really didn't like T2 the arcade game, but that's just because I was bored with it. I think I'll leave this the way it is here. I think Cutthroat Island can have slot number 8. I'm only hating on this one because of the genre. I don't really care about rail shooters, and when you're talking about one of the worst rail shooters I've seen, pretty lousy, I think I'd still rather play it than what I just played again. This is 2 players though. A beat 'em up that's 2 players has appeal. That's what's holding me up. I'm not sure about that. I don't think I care if this one's 2 players or not. I'm just thinking about how hard. The problem is that it's 2 players, but you're not going to make it past level 2, and that's only 1 player playing that. If you could somehow beat that, but I think that no one's gonna. It's unbelievably hard. I don't think anyone's gonna get to play the game. I think this is a good place. This game here is a fighting game that feels like it's unfinished. This game is. It feels like it's unfinished, but it's further along. It's got stuff in it. I don't know. I'm good with it. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Cutthroat Island. Thanks. There we go. Welcome to rating SNES Games. It's East 3. And here's some music from the good version of this game. The presentation here is off the charts. The manual and the in-game anime cutscenes and stuff. And then you get to the game itself. Impossible grindy mess of a game. I feel like I've beaten it without cheating somehow. I don't know how I did that. Maybe I did cheat. Maybe I did use the Game Genie or something. Because I had this game. Finished it somehow. This game requires you to use items that drain your mana, which is like money, at an unbelievable rate. And yeah, you just burn through it to kill the bosses quickly. I did get all the retro achievements for it and beat it legitimately, you know, at the age of 40. I don't know how I did it when I was a kid. I think I did though, somehow, so it's not impossible. Just one of the first things you do in this game is kill bats for like 20 minutes. You can't go anywhere in it, so that's the problem we're gonna run into. I don't really need to play it to know how to rate this game. I'll play it a bit. We'll check it out, but if you want to see my run of it, the retro achievement video is up on YouTube somewhere. But obviously the remake of this, Oath of Felgana, is way better, like a lot. I need to play the other East games to try them out. It's kind of like a worse Zelda 2, but the grinding makes it really bad. Like, I can't defend it because the grinding is crazy. It's got RPG elements where you walk in town and do quests and collect items and talk to people and stuff. But all of that is ruined by how many times you're going to just be killing an enemy at the start of a dungeon for 20 minutes. Every time you get to a new area, basically, you're going to be doing it. You cannot win without doing that, as far as I can tell. I don't know what the task does to win. I don't know how you can do it. Let's play. I mean, what's in here that's useful, I guess, is the items and stuff, but... the rings are really what's important here. One of them slows down the game. One of them, like, really gives you a ton of attack power. I remember using that one a lot. And then there's the HP healing ring that turns your ring power into health points. Those are essential from what I saw of this game. I'm not saying I'm a master at it, even though I got the retro achievements in it. I just don't understand how you can win this game, really, without just maxing out your level. But what an opening it's got. These two are looking a little wild. Hey, let's go back to Doji's hometown. Man, I'd be thinking about that fortune teller for the rest of my life. which would apparently be very short based on the prediction there. Look how buff Doji looks. He looks like he's out of JoJo's or something. Just to the North Star looking dude. I like the story okay, it's not too bad. Now to turn down the graphics too. I don't dislike this graphic style either. It's just a little PC engine looking, you know. We'll be messing around in town for a minute while I figure out what to do. I'm only gonna explore the mines for a bit. Like I said, don't really need to play this one. I did 100% it. I maybe even just last year, maybe even as recently as last year. Doji is extremely strong and like can punch through a mountain wall. But that only happens in the plot here like once. He's always doing something off screen. Okay. Nice room. I've not played an SNES game that wasn't ridiculously difficult. The remakes are hard in a... like, you can win them without taking damage or grinding, even if you're extremely good at 3D platforming hack and slash games. But, they ain't easy. They're so hard. I feel like there's a lot of memorization to learn to do that. You can't just do it, like, reflex-wise. Hey there. So recharging the ring, we can level up later. The other stuff in here is in the manual what it does. It's all one-use kind of stuff, and then the herbs are full heal res. Give me herb if it's free. I don't think it is though. It's so good. I don't know if we can buy it. Yeah, armor. Let me look at my equipment. I'm not sure what I have actually. Nothing. Okay, that's what I thought. Somehow, despite fighting the cat outside, he didn't have a sword. Maybe it broke. We have probably exactly enough money to buy the tier 1 of everything here, and maybe an herb. I think that is the case. That's what they've done. Just to teach you how the store works in some kind of way. Looking way better now. I shall go. That's as dangerous as it looks. Oh, so we can save anytime, and I'm gonna give it a shot without grinding, just to show how impossible that is. Wow. Poof. You just cannot avoid these fellas. He's so strong. So what you were, I guess, expected to do is kill these flying monsters over and over again forever until you're level like 5. You just sit here. On the bright side, we're powered up like Birdman. We can just go out to the sun and just get our strength back. Captain Planet style healing in this game for free. So that is at least something. I haven't leveled up like a single time yet, by the way. I wonder if it tells you anywhere. Yeah, it's 100 XP for the first level. it should be 10. It's 100. I don't know why it's so high. And they should give you a full heal when you level up too. And I don't know. Maybe a little bit of passive healing would go a long way here. Now we're strong enough to kill these in one hit. Hit him with the up stabs. So every enemy drops some arbitrary preset amount of like rings and gold, and you can get enough rings off of whatever to cast the spells you need to use them, and you can get enough gold to buy the weapons eventually. It would be silly to try to go through the stage without leveling up a bunch, probably level 4, not 3, really. But we'll try it at 3. Let's go for it. Way better gameplay now that we're level 3. The health bar is so misleading. That's 2 damage, it's saying. That 15-20% of my bar is missing. We can actually kill this guy now. Isn't that nice? We can't hurt those guys because they're like made out of iron or something. And then up here is the way forward. They do tell us about this location later, but it is mandatory. Ew. These guys who take so many hits and are so dangerous, they only give you 10 XP instead of 3. So it's not like we're like, you know, really benefiting from fighting them at all. Would be better and faster to just sit and kill those birds for a while. Not these birds because I can't, but the insects outside. Oop. Oh, he's back. Gross. So, if we equip the ring, it just starts draining our strength from the ring pile really fast. It does double our damage though, I think. How do I use that herb? Let's see. There. I'm just gonna go. Not looking to do much. I would like to maybe fight the boss, but I don't feel like the boss fights are fair or great in this game. They are masterpieces in Oath, but it's a very specific kind of game that you have to learn the boss fights and be really good at them to beat that. And this one is just clunky. It's too clunky to... You can't dodge. Not really. Nope. Didn't abuse the leashing here. Hate to see it. Oh, gross. Come on, man. We're way too weak. I think we can maybe just save wherever we want to. You could soft lock yourself. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, you could screw yourself up here. Big time. can't even hurt the slime. And I cannot jump past the slime, so I guess he's the... like, can you sneak by? Yeah, technically. Can you do it twice? I don't know about that. I'm just curious if you have to just be level 4 here. I think you do. Yeah, let's check the ring. Maybe we can get past the defense of the slime here. There. It drains so fast, unfortunately. And also 10 XP still. They're not using, like, the buttons for the rings. Honestly, having them cost power at all feels silly with how mandatory they are. If I have a problem with the story, it's Chester here. He sucks. He just sucks. I don't think that his motivation makes any sense. And he's really annoying. Man, his boss fight's good though. It's got a banger song. Yeah, he's doing the pit. What are you talking about? It must be the one I was talking about before where they tell us to go get it. Anyway, he's doing the thing where he's trying to get like revenge, but it doesn't make any sense. His plan is silly. I might be soft locked here if I run out of rings before I kill this slime. Yep, I did the thing I was worried about. Fuck. Oh, I think that's the end of our journey. We're not going to see the first boss. I guess I could go grind the level I require here, back here. That's like their wall to make sure that you hit level 4 before you even start. You just have to do it. Which, you know, begs the question, why didn't you just... I just don't like grinding. I mean, they did it intentionally. They must think that it's good. I don't know. Why didn't you just not require that at all? A couple ninjas and I'll be level 4. I have to go back to the start anyway. I would like to fight the first boss. That's my goal here, so... I need the pendant. And the key. Look at this damage. Oh man. Hold on. Ugh. Save our rings so I can use it on the way out. All right. This game is too clunky to be doing combat in like an interesting way. We gotta sit here and kill this guy this way. And I guess they made up for it by just making you do this. Whoa. Oh, we're strong enough to kill these guys in 2 or 3 swings now. I gotta sneak back to the start with 1 health. It's a common problem here. There's a place in the speedrun I know of. I know where it is. Like, there's just a place where you stand and kill enemies without moving. And a couple of places in level 2, I think, there's a really good one that you can use to really grab a bunch of levels. That's what I did when I got the achievements here. Damn bird. The thing I need is up top right. But, I should just head out first. I need to heal anyway. Whoop. He's so bad at hitting these guys. To the sun. Yeah, that's true. Left my ring on. You can tell by the armor color. So we're not gaining any energy. Oop. Games that have grinding like this tend to not scale the enemies in a way that makes them make sense. The remake kind of did. Like, you can get a big combo going in the remake, and you can kill enemies that are worth tons of XP. In this, enemies go from nothing to... Oh, we can kill the birds now. Nothing times 2, and they take 5 times as many hits. Like, it's definitely not worth killing the stronger enemies. Hey. Yeah, good battle with Doolin here. Oh. We can't actually hurt him. So we need to... come back there in a second. Oh, let's go this way. Nope. I'll go back to town and turn it independent. I don't know if I need to level up or if I need to find a piece of equipment to win that fight right now. Can't remember. I think that they added the grinding because they just didn't have a lot of content. Not interesting content either. It's usually just running around this kind of area. And I really do like the remake a lot, because they did it's just the same plot, same areas, but they really expanded it. We have Robert's pendant. I'm looking for a nice gold. I'm looking for Robert's mother or whatever. There it is. That's not gonna help me here though. Anyway, I don't remember if we need a sword upgrade. Maybe that's all we need. You can probably buy it. Let's see. Alternatively, almost certainly I can just use the ring. Nope, 8 grand. Someday. Uses the level up and bring more ring power to beat the boss. So now we're not grinding XP, we're grinding ring. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. Mind your spacing, I guess. Yeah, this is the clinkiness I'm talking about, like a pixel of difference between winning or losing here. Oh no, I was almost there. Oh, all right, we'll just come back in a second with more ring power, I guess. Can't buy a better sword. The next one's like $8,000. Yeah, getting the ring power upgrade at the shop is the ticket here rather than grinding it. Let's go. The boy's got wings. It's quite a lot of power. At least for now. It goes fast, unfortunately. The power ring is really all we need. It is very strong. Oh, nice. That'll help too. That's what a lot of the fights are like. Just the correct goofy approach, and you take him out no problem. And this sword is exactly the same as the other one, it just does better work. Oh. So that's the mines. That's pretty much it. There might be another boss here. There is in the regular, well, I call it regular, the new version. Newer. I can't remember. But we're strong enough now to beat the slimes without putting the ring on. Isn't that nice? Fantastic. They made us get the sword so that they could drop some tough enemies down here, I think. Well, it's just slimes right now, but hold on. I'm too impatient for this. And we're not going to go too much longer anyway. What if there were 600 slimes? Yeah, here's the other boss. It's really not a great boss. We have to time it and jump just right like this. It sucks a lot. I think we need to not be here when the explosion's happening at all, really. Anyway, that's Oath of Felghana. It's impossibly grindy, but we could just go level up and come back. You can pretty much always do that until you hit the top. The end of it. Wish it wasn't like that, because it seems like it's gonna be cool, but unfortunately it's got big problems. That kind of kills it for me. The fun part of it. I don't really think this one's very fun at all because of the way it is. It's too clunky for me. I might even give it a 1 here. Like, it just doesn't do anything for me. And I kind of like the Zelda 2 combat. A non-clunky version of that would really slap. I don't think they did good here. The controls are part of the problem. The sound design is not special. The music is incredible, though, even with this limited chiptune version of it. It's hard to believe that this game turned into Oath of Felghana, honestly. That game is so tight. It's so well done. All the fights are so... If you're looking for a hard game, and there are easy modes you can play on it, but if you want to, but if you're looking for a really hard game to just master, it's just really neat. And it's that kind of game that you want, 3D platforming. What a piece of work, man. Is it approachable? I feel like, yeah, whatever. It's not really, it's just if you figure out that you can just kill enemies forever. I don't know that I'd say that is them hating the player, but this game does kind of hate the player a little bit. I think it's a fairly hard thing to... you can save anywhere. Healing is free. You only get a couple of resources though that you need. It's almost like a puzzle with how exact you have to be with the way you do stuff. But since you can save anywhere, alright. Grind is the theme. These 3. This one might be hard for me to place. I think I just randomly placed it where it goes. Let me see. Zodion is that mech game. It was okay. I'd probably rather play that than this. But I'm putting my bias aside here because I am more partial to East 3 than I should be because of Oath of Felghana. I probably would genuinely say Nosferatu's a better game too. Just not my type of game. That silly golf game is amusing. Back in Time. But Krusty's Funhouse is the annoying puzzle game. I personally would rather play East 3 than a lot of these. I'm trying to put that aside, but I think I would place it here genuinely anyway. One of the fun things about Oath of Felghana is just they took all of these songs and just remixed them into some really hardcore music. Like the song that's playing right now, let me see if I can. I did this when I was playing through it too because I like the music so much. Do I have the Mines song in here somewhere? Let's see. Might be this one. No, that's the boss song. So many good songs in here. I'm not sure what the Mines song is called. Want to find it now. There it is. It's called Be Careful here. But yeah, that's a good place for it, I think. Would recommend the LP on, I think Toddy did it. Or if you just want to see me play it, I did the retro achievements for it, which probably extended how long it took, but you can't do a whole lot with this game anyway, so it's just going to be a 100% run, mostly. and you kind of have to do that anyway to win. Like it feels like you have to get the good armor and stuff. Yeah. Man, what a good song. I think I'm gonna just do the game ratings tonight, so let's do this one. I don't know if I've played this one much. Doesn't look familiar. Yeah, Oath of Ogana really has all the bells and whistles. It's got that soundtrack, it's got voice acting. It's got a rehauled plot. And I think they added bosses, but I might be wrong. Maybe all those bosses are actually in the game proper in East 3. Inindo, Way of the Ninja on the SNES ratings. Let's check it out. Less familiar with this one. The Bingo Parlor. This is just a proper RPG. I would have guessed it was an action game. Seems fine. Sneak into an enemy castle for fun. Might have to get pretty deep in to see some of these mechanics we talked about here, but I'll go with what we see today in the early game. Probably good enough. This looks alright, if a little old school. I'm trying to figure out what this is here. This is just their back row and my back row. We can be in any of these spots. Lots of magic in here. Man, there's a lot in here. Oh man. Summon ogres. so much plot too. We're at page 60 here. We're still going. And then they dropped all the enemy types in here for good measure. Look at this guy. Here's all the weapons that we know about. Arrow Biz. Let's play. This guy looks cool. This is the plot we saw earlier in the manual. So I don't know if I need to read it twice. I'm just checking out some of the art. Okay. Teach me the secret art, ninjutsu. That sounds great. Can't skip any of this, so I would turn the text speed up a notch. Good. We'll do that. Hey. There's nothing special. Wow, rude to that person. Well, that's not great. The fellas are here. Top ninja. Hold on, the enemy's off balance. We don't have any magic. Oof. That seems unfortunate. Are we sure? Are we sure we completed our training? Damn. Hey, that was pathetic. Man, he died to heal my pathetic ninja. All these giant rats. Okay, that's more reasonable. Maybe we can actually win this. Yeah, what year is this made? $1991, really early. This is year one SNES. 1991 is late 1991. In fact, like August is when the SNES released. So this is like right out there at the gate, and that is, you know, oof, makes sense. I'm having a lot of trouble surviving here. I feel like there were better NES RPGs than what I'm playing here, balance and otherwise. I'm looking for a way to recover and get some strength at the moment. I don't think I'm gonna find that. There's nothing in this town. It's dead. Yeah, I do have that. Thank you. I need to sneak through here. Wow, that's dangerous. Yeah, it looks like there's some like warfare stuff going on in this game later. We're not currently engaging with. This part of the game is really smelly. I would have played this when I was a kid though. I was looking for games of this genre. I hope this helps. All that stuff. The moving system is not that interesting. I'm more interested in the tactics part of things. Our first dodge. This sounds like another one that I probably can't rate yet. I might come back to this one and or just watch a long play of it or something. I think it'll be a boring one. Like, I'm not gonna be super into it. But I would like to see the other half of the game. We're gonna be in this cave for a while. One step! Hate to see it. One level was enough to like turn the tide of how hard it is in here. Oh, dead end. I don't know a lot about this part of history. It's not part of the lessons that I've gotten yet. I don't think there were giant rats, though. Maybe there were. Nobunaga did a good job wiping them out. The huge centipedes. Hey, level 3. Did more training in one day in the caves than he did in his whole life. Also, where's the person who was supposed to be training with him? She's not here. Oh well. Find her someday, I guess. We have the password. Okay, now we have to walk out, I guess, with the password, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. We came here to get a key to go somewhere better. Now we will slow motion our way out. Let's just leave. We're allowed to let go of these weak enemies pretty well, I think. More random battles, please. Fancy's army attacks by himself. My ninja is the worst at being a ninja, I think. Oh no. Where'd you come from? Oh shit. It looks like another you can't win this one battle, unfortunately. Good luck, eh? Hey, Toriyama. Oh no. I attack. Hell yeah, we did damage. We never had a chance. We cannot recruit yet. Didn't level up enough. That seems unusual because I was pretty strong when I left the caves. But then the random guy who attacked me on the field was way out of my class. Yeah, I'll come back to this one. I'll probably spend an entire day on it. And play this RPG part in Turbo, because it's gonna be grindy. Let's do the other game that I have here instead. It's Legend on the SNES Game Ratings. I had this one. It's a beat 'em up thing. We're gonna call it a hack and slash instead because they're using weapons, but it's 2 players. It looks alright. I don't know. I'd say it's SNES Golden Axe, more or less. But they sure did not use that space here. If I recall, player 1 has a sword and player 2 has an axe. There's no difference. There's no difference at all. And then the X button there, special weapon, is a health attack. You just kind of like... I can't believe I remember this, but I feel like you just like bottle up your blood and throw it at somebody. Like, it's weird. I don't know what you're doing, but it takes health from you to do it. That's interesting. I would like to play a remake of this on the PlayStation. That sounds cool. Yeah, it's a way better box art than what I'm using. Let's switch. I wonder if I have that one in my box art comparison thing. I'll have to look. Let's play. I remember that sound. Beldor the Maleficent. Clovis, the corrupt son of the king of Selleck. Let's be blue, why not? Interesting that you can choose your color. Pretty small change, though. I don't need to play this in 2 players. It is exactly what you think it is. 2-player beat 'em up, arcade-ish style. It's fine. You notice we're a bit slow. This move I'm doing where we spin is like essential. Also essential is like keeping your health topped off, taking as few hits as possible. I think the keys are for like a bonus thing. That move right there is what I was talking about, where he just throws his health at the enemy somehow. Every 2 magic bottles lets us use an explosion. My big complaint is the pace of the beat 'em up here is sluggish. But I think it looks nice-ish. And I played this one a lot. This was the only one I had of this genre at all. I never really had any other one. The foreground, I feel like that happens a lot in this game. Not a big deal, but it's just obnoxious. But anyway, I don't really use the desperation moves in any of these. I don't really understand them. So other than that, just keeping my health topped off as well as I can, not taking too many hits. What else can you do? I was just trying my buttons out, didn't really mean to do that. We have a block. Oh. It's very snappy, despite the animations on it being slow. Hopping Bowman. Oh yeah, the spells are random too, like you never know what you're gonna get. Ow. This guy stinks. How do you break through his defense? Neutral jump attack. Interesting. I don't recall struggling with anything in this game, so I'm not sure why I'm struggling here. Maybe 2 players just makes this easy. It's so hard to hit him. He's on permanent defense. Oof. Man. Gonna just wipe out on the first guy, huh? Why does he block so much? Okay. I don't know where continue puts us. Is he really that hard? Oh, damn. Probably way back. Gross. Yeah, okay. Let me see some cheats for this. I'm actually gonna look up a guide. I don't understand why that guy was so hard. There's a level select, so we'll just skip to level 2, but damn, I wanna see. Yeah, I'm not missing anything. They're telling me I should have easily won that. Just jump kicks and magic. I don't get that though. I'll try again. Change our color. The punching is auto fire, by the way. Sword swinging as slow as it is. I'm not even pressing the button, I'm just holding it down. I probably did just save magic for the boss. I mean, I did anyway, but only used one wrong. Is it really gonna make that big of a difference? He killed me 4 times. I can figure him out. Would have been better off using my health attack on him than taking a bunch of deaths. That's what I said. Don't have a lot of health, but they give you a lot of healing. It's a problem for the boss fights. But I do feel like you typically beat those with the Turtles 2 jump kicking style fighting. Chipping away at the boss. Every enemy drops something, so there's a decent chance that they're gonna give you a heal. Okay, now for getting slaughtered again. Lightning every time. Where's the skull? Well, this guy gotta block everything I do. I so badly just want to get him in a combo. There we go. I got the timing down on the jump kick. It's very tight. He's still alive. What the hell? The heal killed me. Hate to see it. If the game wasn't slow enough, what if you were in tar? Mostly visuals is what this game's got going for it. None of these stages look the same. They really went on the art. It is a dull game though, unfortunately. If anyone's biased in its favor, it's me, and I'm still not very impressed with it. Tree. It's more interesting than the last boss. The problem is that you can't really dodge, right? Like, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Second player would help a lot, maybe. He got health for me there. He grabbed me. Evil tree is defeated. I did beat this game, and it looks like there's no continues for some reason. So I think it's easier than I'm making it look. Why is the text like that? Radioactive. It's money time, folks. I don't know, I guess every other level we use the keys on a similar kind of thing to open chests that give us random crap. Some Warcraft 2 looking animation going on here. Find the well-known Joe's Inn. This game is so generous with the healing and stuff when it is. You're pretty much never in danger until you get to these ridiculous boss fights, and that's where everything gets used up. All the magic you saved. All the lives you've accumulated. I think they do mix it up with the ranged enemies and stuff now and then, but by and large, these guys are going to keep showing up. I'm trying to think of who they remind me of. The Spearman, he reminds me of Marcus from FF9. I think that's his name. Pirate. The goofball in, in the troop who doesn't do anything. He fights a little bit. Oof. I'm gonna go ahead and use stage select after we see the next mid-boss here. I'm just being lazy now. I imagine you get one-ups at some point. They're being stingy with it. I might have used stage select or game G to beat this. I'm not sure. Seems like it would be pretty rough on your own. I'm sure I played it two-player too, though, so if that makes a big difference, that would explain it. Cannot pet the dog in Legend. I didn't see difficulty settings. Maybe I'm playing like a early version of this game. Should hook up my cart. This is what I remember it being, though. Where's Joe's? That's not Joe's. That throw does 3 damage, I guess. Isn't enough to kill these guys anymore. I think they have more health than they used to. Found Joe's. There's no way around it. You're just gonna have to swing your sword 600 times to beat each stage. It's just gonna be the pace of things here. Here's an axe guy. He just takes one more hit than the other guys. That's what he does. Alright, I want to restart. Let's do some level select. There's a wizard at the end of that one. There it is. Okay. Levels, difficulties in here. Nice. Let's go to the end. Did we just get the... Okay. We did it, folks. Clovis is dead. Off screen. Died at Joe's. Choked on chicken. Oh, what the fuck? It's really funny that that's in there, that it looks so good, and that their haircuts are so bad. Can we go see what the final boss looks like? But I think there's dragons and wizards and such in this sometimes as bosses. I mean, we saw a big walking tree and gigantic man with a stick, so you could figure out what kind of fantasy things they're gonna put in here. I think our goal here is to be jumped by dogs while busting through the door. Didn't get to see the chest minigame, but it's really not that interesting. Wow, tanky. And ranged. That dog is really annoying. Ow. Crowd control. It's getting a little bit more annoying here in the final stage. I do have that block that is instant, but doesn't really help when you're surrounded. These guys are so annoying. They're getting a lot of cheap shots in on me. Bread. Not more. Fuck. It's jump kick time. It's a fooling around with trying to do damage fast. My jump kick was defeated. It's crazy. It's because of that. That's why he's got iframe dash active frames on that charge that he does when he does it. No! The bread! Damn wizard. Did I accidentally set it to hard, or is it just get this brutal here? Nope. The fellas are back. Damn. He takes so many hits. All of them do. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I remember the skeletons. I just wanted to see what the final boss was. I don't remember. I imagine it's Clovis or whatever, but I do not remember what he looks like or anything. It's like the least threatening name of time. He's probably a pretty scary guy. They're not dropping the heals. What? I pressed start to pause and it did that? That was strange. I'm not allowed to pause. Pressing start just ends it. Maybe it's because I used stage select. That's funny. Let's see. This game takes an hour and 20 to beat. I felt like I was crawling through that stage forever though, so what's the deal? Yeah. I was going to load up the long play just to show off the boss. He's just a big dude, looks like Attila or something. And he summons his little minions that drop stuff when you kill him, so it was actually seeming like a pretty easy fight compared to getting there. I'm not sure what the S does. I think that's one of the problems I'm running into. I think it's damage or something, like you get better versions of your weapons. I'm watching the long play kill these guys in 3 or 4 swings like I would like to, and not 7. I think that's why. Skipping ahead did that to me. Yeah, I think that's why. Never ran into that while I was running through it, but... I'm good to rate this one. Fun? I don't know. It's 2-player hack and slash. It's really slow. Doesn't do anything unique really at all. Controls are fine. It's what you want in a beat 'em up. The thing it does that's good is the backhand attack, but otherwise it's just the jump kicks that you expect on an NES game. I'd say 4 stars for looks. That's where this game is going to excel if anywhere. Mediocre sound. Music is 3 stars, I think. That's fine. It's fine stuff. Fascinating as pretty dull. Approachable, sure. I think this game is medium difficulty. It doesn't have enough lives. I don't think it really hates you very much. It's just got the beat 'em up bosses that are rude. There are way more interesting beat 'em ups to play than this one. I wouldn't say it's a bad game. But since I'm saying that these other games that are more interesting are bad games, I would rather play Warlock just because it's more interesting. I'd rather play Jurassic Park. Arrow the Acrobat. Again, more interesting. Rocky Road, not so much. Doom doesn't run right. I'd rather play this than Nosferatu, because I just don't like it. Nosferatu is Prince of Persia, kind of, but it's got really boring stage design, really annoying enemies. You can punch Dracula, though. I think I'm good with that. So, we can skip ahead, but because I seem to be missing the power-ups that make me stronger, I think that's what's going on. Pretty rough out here. You can beat up Igor while I go after this dragon here. So many of the beat 'em up fights are so annoying. The bosses are all like this. They're all hiding and you just take damage when you can. And he summons fellas? That stinks. You're so weak. I think I am being screwed by the stage select a little bit here. But, you know, what are you gonna do? It seems like you just keep upgrading your weapon as you go through the game, and you continue to kill these guys in 3 or 4 hits instead of 8. Like, this is really bad. How strong they are. They also get knocked down after 3, so it's annoying in a different way too. The minions that are just supposed to show up and lose are so hard to get rid of. Alright. Legend by Seika. What are the games they make? Shadowgate, Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle, Super Turrican. That's about it. That's about it, really. Thunder Force 3, that's a good one. Oh, they made the Game Boy Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle, and they made that Bugs Bunny NES game that nobody seems to enjoy watching. And James Pond in the Aquatic Games, they made that. Well, that'll do for me, folks. Games ratings. Hopefully we got 4 of them. Yeah, that's the one, alright. See you Wednesday.